Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Waltons review where we are reviewing the episode The Seperation. There, I had totally forgotten about this episode, to be honest. With me, I got Resolute. Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, girl?
I haven't beaten anybody's ass today, so no matter if they deserved it or not. So there's always that. I was
Don't
waiting for
worry, your chance will come.
yeah. I'm waiting for this heat to break and we get a big window shatter. Because once this heat breaks, we're in for a hell of a storm.
Oh, that'll be a good change of pace.
Yeah. So yeah, I literally just got done watching this episode here. So we'll start with our prologue there. Like we always do. Whenever I think back on Waltons Mountain and about my family, I remember mostly the feeling of love and the happiness we all shared. But though the mountain never changed, there were times, rare times, when those we thought the closest found themselves at odds. It happened in all families, I suppose, and it happened one day in ours. All right. All right, whose side are you taking on this one?
Default, I'm going with Zeb.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Like, even though Grandma knows he has the tendency to wander off there, he absolutely had no consideration. He could have at least t- told like Ike or something that, hey, I'm gonna go do this for the Baldwin sisters, blah blah blah. If the family comes looking for me, just let them know. Hey, Pop, how's it going?
Hey, Pop.
All right, so we can skip through the. Oh shoot, I don't have subtitles. So here we got them just eating breakfast and all that. Yeah, that's the one thing I hate about this site. No subtitles. Yeah, they're talking about the low on money and stuff. Oh shoot. Uh, I'm gonna look for the script for this so I can get this. I should have pulled that up beforehand.
It's no problem.
Oh yeah, they're talking about there's a dance going on. They gave them the thing. They said they're gonna be thinking about this, about going and all that. They, so yeah, they're rushing them all off to school. Mary Ellen really wants to go to the dance. At the now, was it called the Livery Stable or the Livery Stable?
I think either way should be good.
Yeah, it's Livery. But when they say I think about that, it's usually no. So they rush them off to school. And your grandpa. Then this asshole pulls up. He's from the Charlotteville Electric Company. He says, I come here to collect or to turn you off. Which one do you want? Which, John's very nice letting people get get lumber and not pay for it right away. Like he does it on the honor system.
Well, he can collect later. It is a legal debt. He has the
Yeah.
paperwork.
I don't know if John does paperwork for that kind of thing, except write down all right, you owe me $4.89. I'll just write that down. Zach, $4.89 or whatever. I don't know if that counts as legal or not back then. All right. So this guy goes and he goes, "Yep, we've been expecting you. It's around back." So he's gonna go find the one guy and collect the money from him. And Livy goes to their secret stash can. They used to be filled with. Remember first season it was so full of bills and stuff. Their emergency fund. Now they're taking the last 22 cents out of it.
A lot of emergencies.
Yeah. Well, I suppose with 7 kids, we've had quite a few doctor's visits. Even though that doctor doesn't really charge that much. You know, back in the day when you could actually afford to have a doctor come to your house, and you don't have to go take out a damn loan.
Well, back then, that's the only way they did it. It's too expensive for them to maintain an office.
Well, not just maintaining an office, but making the house calls and stuff. Then, you know, and he only charges you like $1, which is what, $20 back. I remember there was like one time it was $2 for some medical treatment. Let's see, 1933. So in today's money, for $50, he went to the doctor's office, and that's not with that's without insurance, and they actually got that was with the fondling or whatever, the foundling. If you remember that episode.
Yeah. As for that whole insurance thing, not really a major thing at the time.
Yeah.
That didn't come along until after the price fixing the federal government tried. That's where we get all these fringe benefits from originally. Oh, the government says I can only pay you a certain amount, but they ain't say nothing about giving you health insurance or a retirement plan or any other one of a number of different stuff.
Yeah, and then they wonder why the price of everything skyrockets.
Yeah. Pretty much everything like that you can be traced back to government's bad choice.
Yeah. So anyhow, she takes 22 cents and gives it Zeb to go get some candles for mice because they're going to need it that night. So here's Zeb's wandering off, whistling on. Then all of a sudden he has a bright idea and he goes to the one place that Esther and Livy absolutely hate. The Baldwin sisters' place. Even though they help the Baldwins out all the time. Anyhow, apparently they had a leaky pipe or something. And he told them for $2.89, which would be okay. 200. All right. So 289. I wonder if I should almost do the 72 calculation. But nowadays 289. So basically for $67. But now what if I went to 72? Oh, I have to do it this way?
It would equate to about the same. You'd only have to convert the $72 into today's dollars to get an accurate number.
Okay. Oh, so. Okay. So, now I heard the truck. Why the hell are they doing future inflation calculate? So 289.72 is No, I think it's more accurate. The 33, the 23. So yeah, so $64.36 is what it would be. So not too bad. But that's not the true inflation calculator though, because they redo it, did everything and all that other stuff. But that's a story for a whole nother time. There, so he promises to fix her, and they and use the vehicle to go to Charlottesville, but they want to go with him. So he goes, just take me to the pipes. They're off to school. I can not remember what they're talking about. Uh, oh, they're worried because Deb should have been to Ike's and back 15 times over now, and he didn't leave no message. It's not unlike him. So there were. Livery assures him. Maybe he ran into someone or stopped to go see someone. And
Yeah. He's a pretty irresponsible old man in general, so they shouldn't be surprised that he just disappears.
no, I wouldn't say irresponsible, but more like inconsiderate that he just he gets an idea and gets up and does it instead of going, maybe before I go do this I should let someone know so they don't worry about me, and then I won't get my ass chewed out when I don't come home when I should have been home
Yeah,
6
so the
hours
wife
ago,
doesn't consider killing you.
or make you sleep on the couch. Yeah, so she sends John Boy out looking for him, and they're singing. He asks them to sing, and they're singing on top of Old Smoky there. Now, I am very disappointed in this generation of youth because I bet you remember sitting on the bus and you were singing the rewritten version of Old Smoky.
That was a little bit before my time.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but that was more in the 70s than anything else.
Oh, we sing it on ours. On top of Old Smoky, all covered in blood. I asked my form teacher with a 316 slug. That's the one we sing on the bus all the time. Like the
We
rewritten
had
version.
limericks more along of doing unspeakable things to Barney the dinosaur. And lo and behold, it turned out a lot of those things that we're using as derogatory comments about that purple son of a bitch turned out to be accurate.
Yeah, well, if you want to sing them there, I'll guarantee I'll be laughing the whole week I'm sitting out, probably.
I'll save it for off air.
Yeah, because I will guarantee that'd probably be a strike on YouTube there.
Just look up what the Barney guy did.
I heard
you can put two and two together.
I heard kind of what he did. Yeah, he turned into what's the politically correct term? A map, and he liked to spend time on a certain island out in the Caribbean there.
Yeah, he is legally not allowed to do that show anymore because he can't be around children.
Depends on what freaking state he's in. Sorry. So yeah. So they're going out to Charlottesville. Jabba comes in here looking for him, and Dex hasn't seen him all day. And apparently they're going around and they end up at some place where they bring this guy the recipe, which is illegal, transporting booze across county lines. The sheriff in Charlottesville won't turn the other way like Sheriff Briggs does.
Yeah, but the sheriff in Charlottesville knows better than to accost two old ladies. The law is one thing, but manners are manners.
No, I don't think it'll stop them because they're not looking suspicious. It's not like, what was it, cousin, that one cousin with the weird ass fucking name. Started with the C.
Oh, that guy was a criminal, and any lawman would sniff him out from 100 yards.
Yeah, or Yancey there, or not. Was it Yancey? Now I'm trying to think of what the cousin's name was. Baldwin sister's cousin. What was his name? Oh, Polonius. Polonius. You remember Polonius? It wasn't like Polonius. There's another one.
Yeah, the crook.
Yeah. So yeah, they come in here and they know him. Apparently he knows Zeb and all that, and they bring him a batch from their father's thing there. Not much to see. They're just kind of that Zeb bought. Now this is where Zeb actually was thinking of Esther. Maybe he knew he was going to get his ass chewed out, but he went and bought what they call toilet water. I can't remember the scent that they bought though. But I think the Baldwin sisters bought it for him.
I believe it was raspberry. No, Zeb paid for it.
Oh, did he?
He had money left. He had money left over from his business.
No. Zeb got that 20 cents from he's using the 22 cents that Livy gave him from the emergency fund.
He has the 22 cents, but that perfume costs 39 cents.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. So he goes and buys it. They get some chocolate shakes. Then here's Esther. She's all worried, and John comes home. And they're doing making animal noises on the thing. So I always thought the radio was battery operated for some reason.
That would be a feat at that time.
Okay. So yeah, John comes home and they make things. Then Evie wants to talk to him there. So they go out looking around for him to different places. First, he tries to stop at the Baldwin place. Oh yeah, they find him. They just get back. They get to the Baldwin place right when Zeb gets back, and instead of saying what he went to Charlottesville for there he goes. I got a surprise for you, and Grandma basically chews his ass out. All right. So they're eating dinner there. Grandma's brewing in the room with no candle. And that's when he tells John what he went to Charlottesville for. And he's just going to let Grandma brood over it to make her sound like a fool, which that's kind of a dick move. So.
And after 50 years, he should know better. It ain't going to work.
Yeah. And this is when Livy brings out a blanket and he goes, "Here, apparently you're sleeping on the couch tonight." And he goes, "That's it. I'm going to go talk to that woman." And he comes talking and he goes, "I demand to share that bed with you. I ain't sleeping on no couch." Oh, actually. Oops. Let's rerun. This is a good scene.
Well, Livy, what on earth you got there?
Your bedclothes for the night.
You mean to say she was serious about having me sleep on that couch?
Yeah, you didn't think she was serious.
Sounded mighty serious to me.
Boy, we'll just see about that.
No, it's awfully nice of them to give him the downstairs bedroom. Even though it's John's house.
Well, that generally is the proper bedroom for that situation. The master bedroom will be upstairs, usually in the most prominent position where they're actually designed for the parents to watch over children.
Oh, I thought maybe it's a problem with the location and grab the shotgun and have it pointed down the stairs.
That works too.
Yeah. No, my grandparents' place, the kids' rooms were upstairs and the master bedroom was right off the living room.
I've never seen it that way before.
It might have been an add-on though.
Yeah, that always throws stuff off like that.
Yeah.
Or they just may have wanted that room.
Oh, well, it's the biggest room.
Oh.
With a closet.
Here, you old woman, there is a limit to my patience.
Your patience.
Yeah, whose patience do you think was worn more today?
Did you spend the day worrying yourself sick? You don't care about me. All you care about is having yourself a fling.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, that's the first. That sounds like a typical woman right there, saying that she doesn't know what Zeb was doing at the Baldwin sisters, but I think straight to her mind, the first thing she thought was he's having a fling.
You have got a dark and suspicious mind.
And you smell the high heaven of toilet water.
It's perfume. There's an explanation for that, too.
Oh, you could explain away the depression if you had the chance. Now, will you leave me alone? I've taken all I can for one day.
I am not sleeping on any couch.
All right, then.
Well, I guess he's going to try to exercise his authority. He just needs to wear a shirt there that says, "Respect my authority."
Yeah, that would probably get him stabbed.
Yeah.
Take the bed. I'll sleep on the couch.
Esther, I will not put up with this.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You know, nowadays that would be counted as abuse. They consider that abuse. Him grabbing her arm like that.
Yep.
Even though he's just trying to talk to her. Stop her for once. So yeah, he packs up his stuff and goes, if she doesn't want me in her bed, then she doesn't want me in her house.
Well, it ain't her house. It's John's house.
And she's all... Yeah, and John's trying to get... Just let him explain. Just let him explain.
I believe at this point he still doesn't know what Grandpa was actually doing.
Yeah. So yeah, he just walks out. Nobody knows where he's going. No one even bothered chasing after him.
Zeb didn't know where he was going either.
Yeah. he knew where he's going. He went straight there, right after midnight.
Yeah, he just started walking down the road, and the minute he left that door, he had no idea where he was going. He just started walking and realized he had to find a place, and oh, there's a good place.
Yeah. So they send I think this is a scene they send John Boyd out to go look for him. So he takes old Blue. I think he's gonna go pay for the candles he got the other day. That's right. Oh yeah, yeah. He's paying for the candles he got the other day. So and then Ike says, "Can you take care of that for me?" He points over the pool table and behold, below, there's Zeb sleeping on his pool table. I don't know why Ike didn't bother waking him up.
You ever try waking up a mean old man?
Yep.
Just got thrown out by his wife. You don't want that around the customers. Sleeping, disgusting old man trumps cranky, muttering old man. Slightly less creepy to women and children.
Yeah. So John Boy's happy to see him. So he wakes his ass up. He gets him dressed and all that. Oh wow, Zeb let him sleep in his undergarments on his pool table. That's even more
It's okay,
shocking.
at least he didn't soil the pool table. I'm sure the drunk done that one or two times.
I don't know. It's the first time I ever seen Ike actually let someone sleep in their room.
Oh, I'm sure there's been an occasion or two where a drunk's passed out playing pool. And he doesn't want to bother the sheriff, so just sleep it off. It's not too hard to get that stuff out of cheap felt.
Yeah. So anyhow, so Zeb's getting dressed there. He's gonna get some soda and crackers from Ike. Now, Grandma instead of just telling her to go out there and just go help your mother or help do this or do this, like basically get your fucking ass out of the house. Quit moping around. So, yeah, not much to talk on this. And there's this is where Grandma goes. Oh yeah, all the lights and the sound came back on. She goes, what the hell happened here? Goes, well, Grandpa tried to tell you. That's why he was gone all day. He did some work for the Baldwin sisters, and he went and got paid the electric bill because John hadn't gone there yet. And she's feeling like
now
a
she
fool.
starts to realize she's all in the wrong, and it's not sitting well.
I'd still be pissed with Zeb. This all could have been avoided with just sending out like one letter or something. Like sending out word that he's going to go do something for the Baldwins to try to get some money. Because the Baldwin sisters are loaded. So they're going to have John take him out Ike's there. They're going to pretend that she's pricing items and that. So John Boy is going to take her to Ike's. There. Then here's something that I liked what Grandma did. She goes, pretty sure you're gonna write it down in your story there, John Boy. If I were to apologize, what would I say? And John Boy's just like, I guess I'd say I'm sorry. like John Boy doesn't know what he's gonna write. Which that's one thing that I would not like to have, to be the writer, have a writer in the family, and writing down every little thing that the family does.
Well, it's sort of handy in a situation like this. Hey, wordsmith, tell me what to say. Besides, by the time he publishes, everyone's gone on to their own lives, and he saved it for when he was an old man.
Yeah. And hey, Pickles, how's it going? We're about 3/4 of the way through our review there. And Mikey says, yo. And Pickle says, hey, Mikey. And Mikey says, hey.
Hey,
All
Mikey.
right. So, yeah, they go in there. And she's going, I just want to price some things, Then John Boy's just like, you alone here? He goes, yep. Where's Grandpa? Oh, he left about 15 minutes ago to go to the Baldwin place. And then when Grandma stuffed up, he goes, that freaking old fool. And she storms off back home all pissed off. Not wondering what the reason could be that he left. And, well, Grandpa, he went to the Baldwin sisters, and he goes, and he talks about he forgot the toilet water in the car there. That's why he went back. So he goes and searches the car and he finds it. Or he gets it. And this is when John Boy comes along. And Grandpa just basically, he's trying to talk him into going home again, but he won't, Grandma won't go back to Ike, so he has John Boy drop off, take it back to Ike's there, and he has John Boy give him the toilet water. Oh, look, he even wrapped it all up nice in some paper and some string.
Yeah, that's the way he ordered it.
Yeah. And Pickle says, tonight I'm doing another AI Lotto stream. Quick plug. What time? Or do you already have it made? Or anything? So, yeah. They're both of them are too prideful for their own good. Oh, here's the thing I want to play.
Come in.
Now it's Libby's turn to talk to Grandma. Pause it there so don't get copyright strike. Because fuck you, Warner Brothers!
I brought you a sandwich, Grandma. We've had a lunch.
Thanks, Libby, but I'm not hungry.
Grandma, this thing has gotten completely out of hand.
I don't get where these people get the I'm not hungry when they're depressed. I'm always hungry when I'm like that. But usually it's in the form of I want chocolate or ice cream. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it never made sense to me.
Yeah. All right. Pickle says 10 Eastern, so that'd be 9 o'clock my time. No link yet. I'm out eating right now. Hey. Just remember, you got to give the crab population time to replenish. Remember that, Pickles.
Yeah, give it at least 4 weeks for them to spawn another generation before you wipe the old one out.
Yeah. All right. This is the thing.
This is the first real gift Zeb has given me in years. Always before, it was something I needed for the house, or something I needed to wear.
Yeah, and that's why I always got my ass chewed out whenever I bought something.
Yeah, eventually you do learn that Even if they say they want the vacuum cleaner, even if they lay the catalog out with the one they want circled in red pen, you have some other little trinket on the side too.
Yeah, that's because it's Tuesday gift, not anniversary gift. Trust me on this one. Just trust me. Get her flowers, get her all that other stuff like on the special days. The stuff like that. It's just like, oh, because it's Tuesday, I know you wanted this. So trust me.
And
I
make sure
know.
there's flowers and chocolates connected to that too.
Yeah, and Mikey says, not so much me being depressed and wanting food always. LOL. All right.
You know, one Christmas when we had real bad weather, he gave me a set of long underwear. But never.
That's a gift.
Water.
Grandma, you should be telling these things to Grandpa.
Yeah, that is actually a thoughtful gift. There, to be honest.
It is a great gift idea. It was also a great way if you never want to sleep in the same bed again.
Well, that was more like it's because it's a Tuesday gift there. She didn't say it was a special occasion. She just said it was a cold winter. And he bought her. That's what he bought her was, hey, I got something for you. They didn't say it was anniversary, birthday, or Christmas.
I would if he was here. I just can't go back down to Ike's.
We could send John Boy.
You tell him what? That Esther Walton is sorry that she's jealous? I'm not sorry. I've always been jealous of Zeb. I love that old fool.
I know.
All right, that's pretty much what you need from that scene, man. Man, that's a good scene from there, Red. Cheers there, Oiler. Cheers.
Hey, Oiler.
And, Mikey says, LDD says LOL. And Mikey says, Granny Patties. Oh, my God. And he says, cheers to Oiler Greg. Alrighty, so keep on continuing. And you can tell Mary Ellen wants something. You want to know how I could tell?
She's listening to what her grandmother said?
Partially. She's actually doing work around the house without being asked specifically to do that one chore. She's actually ironing stuff without being asked.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it pays to listen to your elders. Their advice works.
Yeah. And then she talked about the dance, and that's when they had a bright idea. She tells them, Grandma, get dressed up. We're all going to the dance. They're all going to the dance. And they said John Boy down and goes, what are you all spiffied up for? Oh, I'm going to the livery dance there. Everybody's going. And like I said, I almost forgot. I'm going too. No, I wouldn't miss it for the world. So Ike gets all dressed up too. Apparently he packed up his suit along with. Then they go dance there. Then
well, of course he packed up his suit. He owns 3 outfits, and one of them is a pair of pajamas.
yeah. So they're all dancing along, and this guy here is apparently an old fling of hers or something. He comes down and this was kind of not. You don't get this anymore. John is the eldest male of the family that's there. So he first that guy asked John, is it permission if I ask this young lady for a dance? Being the polite, charismatic gentleman there. And he goes, it's up to her. And she says, yeah. So they're just sitting there doing waltz, I think it is. Or some kind of
Probably.
dance. So Zeb comes in, he sees her dancing with him. So he asked Miss Emily to dance. John Boy asked Mary Ellen to dance because Mary Ellen was thinking no one would ask her.
I guess they couldn't spring to get GW in this episode.
Probably not. So they're then dancing, and so she's sitting down, and uh, John Boy goes in and he cuts it. He's sitting out dancing with Miss Mamie. So he goes, I gotta go dance with another woman there. And John Boy goes and starts dancing with Miss Mamie, and then they pick up and goes, I forgot what song it was. And see, they don't do makeup scenes like this. They'd be like having people crying over, I'm so sorry, and that. No. After they got done making each other jealous there, he goes, I just forgot what song, I didn't realize what song it was. And they just started dancing, and they made up no words need to be spoken. This was like the greatest, like a great makeup scene.
And all thanks to John knowing how to make them just forget about their little spat.
How did John do that?
He's the one who requested the song.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. I guess I missed that. Okay. Euler says, how did they survive without Wi-Fi? By smacking each other around, that's how. Who the hell cares, Euler? The family would be blown away by a computer. And he says, true, Mikey. Then Euler says, future generations will be amazed people live happily without the current technology. Well, this is the one thing I was always talking about. Just think of all the things they did as a family, around the place there was, and all they had was a radio. So it'd be up then they're dancing away. John's dancing. Then, okay, so now we are at the epilogue. We are all dancers. In each of us, there is a need to move to the beat of music, to circle, to tempt, to embrace, and finally to move together in pairs. And when all else of 1934 is forgotten, I will still treasure the house this year and this night. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change the year thing on the inflation calculator next week to 34. Oh, holy crap! Guess who wrote the story?
No idea.
Grandma.
Oh.
Ellen Corby. She's the one that wrote the story. There. What the hell does this mean? The story and the scenes from this episode were released as a 3-reel 3D bastard set. I don't know what the hell that means. It's a 3D something.
A 3D?
Yeah.
I don't know what they could be referring to. I never heard of the Waltons being put in 3D.
It might be very limited. Alright, so and then alright, so what's your thoughts on the episode?
Not too bad. I'd say even B plus.
B plus? Any notes you wanted to put in?
After 50 years, Zeb should know better.
Yeah.
He knows how to make sure she ain't a headache. So just do that.
Yeah. Well, now that I know who wrote the story, now it makes sense on whose fault it actually is. The way the episode was framed on whose fault it was, after realizing who wrote it. But it all fits.
Yeah. It was both of their faults. Which is pretty much woman speak for it was her fault.
Yeah. But for my final thoughts, I still blame Zeb because it could have easily been fixed there and we're just saying something to Ike or something and running off the Baldwins. This whole episode could have been fixed. I liked how it doesn't show like anybody being perfect here. Everybody they had their faults, and with the breakable. I'm giving this episode an A plus because it's really entertaining, is believable, and is well paced in my opinion. But I still blame Zeb. But it's an A plus in my book.
Okay. And Gorilla kicked himself out of the stream.
I'm back. All right. Yeah, the damn side button on this. I freaking hate it. Then Mikey says the Waltons family were truly blessed without material goods to worry about or fuss over needlessly. Yeah? And Oiler Greg says, please like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you, Oiler.
Don't forget to share as well.
Yeah. And kids used to play using imagination. It was better time in some ways. Yeah? So,
unfortunately, that requires brain power, and this current generation is in severe lack of said brain power.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. The neighbors still have their clothes out, so I better be nice and not have a fire. Damn it. I was hoping they'd have their clothes brought in from the line.
Hey, just tell them, hey, I'm going to be starting a fire. You may want to take your stuff in. This is that smoky scent.
Nah, I'm not that much of a dick to them. I don't need a fire. Plus, it's still 81 degrees outside. So, our next episode is The Theft. A widow accuses John of stealing while he was working in her mansion. And the guest is Dennis Duggan. Alrighty. Yeah, Mikey says, yes, very true, Greg. So, alright, well, that wraps up our review. You gave it a B+, I gave it an A+ there. Pretty good rating here. Yep. So, thank you, LDG, for coming. At 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, LDG is going to have an AI pick his lotto numbers there. Lotto's numbers there. Apparently, last week he was one number off from 100,000. But he only got like $50 or something like that. So, and thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. Oiler Greg has spoiler-free reviews of his movies there. So, I don't know when his next video is coming out. And thank you, Mikey Zeus 4 for coming. Mikey there does his random streams. He has the next one scheduled for the 31st there, and it's just a random topic one. And then they're gonna go. Him and his wife are gonna go to some movies to do a review afterwards there. So make sure to check that out on the Mikey_Zeus channel. Oh, $200. Okay, he won $200 last time using AI generated numbers. So make sure to check that out. But you gotta catch it live because he always deletes his streams afterwards. Then
make sure you share that money with the AI pickles. It'll get jealous eventually.
Yeah, you don't need the AI rising. Hey, now I know why the Terminators rose up against us there. It's because these assholes like LDG were using them and not sharing any of the profits with them. So they rose up and slaughtered the entire human race. That's why.
So slightly more sane than your average labor union.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and thank you, Pop Culture Curator, for coming on Mondays there at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's our Lost in Space reviews there. Then at Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, it's the horror sci-fi reviews. The last I seen, it was them that was winning in the poll. There's a poll on this channel right now.
Finally.
What?
Finally, them is winning.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be reviewing that. Or at least that's when I seen it was winning last time. I can check right now. Post. Scroll down. Everybody's posting everything. I'm hoping Bird will feel better here pretty soon. Yep.
Nope.
Them is still winning with 44%. The Blob, or the Day the Earth sits still from 51 is at 33%. The Blob is at 17, and Near Dark is at 6%. So then on Wednesdays, it's the Gilligan's Island review where we review 2 episodes at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right, Germ, what do you got going on?
Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, we'll have Wing Commander Academy episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, cool. Then, as for me, tomorrow, should have the Babylon 5 watch party. Sunday, we are watching Platoon. And then on Wednesday there, 2 more episodes of Justified. And hopefully next Friday we'll have the Waltz review. So with that, I'm going to end it. You guys have a good... let's see if there's any more... Yeah. Okay. With that, you guys have a good night. And remember to be a gorilla.